Watch out who you be around. Your best
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. I'm a fly in the lead, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind. Long nights, but getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they're trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own.
This little motherfucker better nigga, bitch. Ay, I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear God say when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucker sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucker creeps, yeah. Hey, just be patient till time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just might drum. Blue pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay? You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay? You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, okay? Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay? See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all like a surprise. Can't believe what you saying, I know you were a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put a soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide. I'm feeling see my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Gotta listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear God say when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. They gon' judge before they know you and really see how you live. And can't expect you to pay attention and really seek out the difference. But let me warn you, please keep my name up out of your mentions. I'd rather. Nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm finna. With a gang, man. BK.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
prep game, track active. Got some content to go over. I know y'all been checking out the news, especially in these hip hop news. We got Gucci Mane. There's some information out here. We had to drop this Crash Dummy diss song to Pooh Shiesty and got the internet in frenzy. Well, there's some information that was there, but nobody was really talking about it. And nobody was really, there to just expose. But I guess Gucci Mane allegedly, but I don't know. From looking at this video, he been a rap since 20 years ago. Got Jeezy on the screen, one of the first people to yell out his rap activity. And we got Jay Prince Jr. and Ben 10, NBA Ben 10, man. They say he paralyzed, he died twice, he came back to life, died again. Like, they say that he may not even make it through the weekend. This is nasty work. We're gonna get into that. So roll up. You at the house chilling where you at, posting when you drive, get you some cool drink. I prefer water. But let's get to this. Shout out to 504 Street.
The fucking neck at the barbecue, dog. The nigga, he try to get some shine, man. He can't get no shine out of no balls, dog. He's an artist, you know what I'm saying? And like, as far as the streets concerned, I really don't like to speak on this shit, man. I mean, real talk, in a nutshell, my nigga, ain't no beef, cause that nigga know I'm out every day for to see me anytime, nigga. He come see me. And while y'all let tell that bitch ass nigga quit calling my phone, copy uses, man, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We straight, homie. And as far as the other shit concerned, I just really don't like this nigga throwing my name and all this shit to sell records. That's a whole move. Any nigga from any hood know if you get in any type of trouble and a nigga throw your name in that shit, he's a snitch ass nigga. That's what he is, a bitch ass snitch ass nigga.
There's no secret that during that beat, Jeezy dropped a record called Stay Strapped that will put a $10,000 bounty on Gucci's chain. That beat wasn't just rap. That was a real situation with real stakes in these real Atlanta streets, you heard me? This is where
remember that back then? That was some wild shit. Stay strapped, stay strapped. A lot of some heavy shit going down back then.
Davis went with his move on May 10th of 2005. 5 men came into a woman's apartment in Decatur. One of them has green duct tape. One has brass knuckles. One has a weapon. 2 people inside that apartment get physically hit. A gun comes out. Shots get fired. The 5 men break out running. 3 days later, the Cobb County Police find a body in the woods behind Columbia Middle School and release Clark III, a.k.a. Poopy Low, 27 years old, out of Macon, Georgia, a known affiliate of Young Jesus Corporate Thugs Entertainment. That boy had been hit up. A murder warrant goes out for Gucci, and here's what happens next. 9 days after that shooting, May 19, 2005, Gucci's team had lawyered up, and then Gucci walks himself into DeKalb County law enforcement and gives a statement. He told them what happened inside that apartment. He identified the men who came through.
Now this was some street shit, right? Was he supposed to give a statement? I don't think so. Back then, I thought Jeezy Gucci Mane was a certified blood member out of Atlanta by way of Alabama. And, it was documented that Jeezy was running with the Crips. So, from our perspective, we always thought it was on pot. You in the lifestyle. You not talk to no police. This is crazy. This is nasty work. Nasty work.
Behind Columbia Middle School and released Clark III, a.k.a. Poopy Low, 27 years old, out of Macon, Georgia, a known affiliate of Young Jesus Corporate Thugs Entertainment. That boy had been hit up. A murder warrant goes out for Gucci, and here's what happens next. 9 days after that shooting, May 19, 2005, Gucci's team had lawyered up, and then Gucci walks himself into DeKalb County law enforcement and gives a statement. He told them what happened inside that apartment. He identified the men who came through that door. He identified Henry Clark III, Poopy Low, by his government name, in a statement to the police as one of the men who attacked him. And then the attorney went to the...
He gave up that government name. So he pretty much gave the police what they needed to find out who it was connected to and why they were robbed and all that.
Media and pointed the finger directly at Young Jesus camp, naming the rivalry.
pointed the finger directly at Young Jeezy's camp. Damn it. This is nasty work, Jeezy, man. Disappointing, man. I mean, I wasn't really banging no music. I like some of the hits you had. You was doing your thing. I respected your hustle. But, nigga, you in the streets at this time. You know what come with this shit? This is crazy. What y'all think, man? Y'all get in the comments, let us know. Has Jeezy been a rat since 20 years ago?
20 years.
Publicly, that robbery was still active and dangerous in the streets. Not locked in on what year this is and what it means. The Icy record had just come out. Trap House was dropping the same week. Gucci supposed to buy. The beef with Jeezy had a body attached to it now. Every move these two camps made was being watched by the streets and the feds. And in the middle of all that heat, Roger Davis sat down with the Cobb County law enforcement and told them who came in that apartment. The DA at the time, when Keys Fleming dropped the murder charge in January of 2006, citing insufficient evidence. But her statement left the door open. The new information comes to light, we will reconsider. The case paused. It did not close. Whatever Gucci discussed in that room gave law enforcement a complete picture of what happened. That picture came from one source. Gucci. To top it all off, the wild part is this. Streets of Atlanta was saying that Gucci didn't even do it. Now, ain't that some crazy shit? Waka Flocka Mom Deb even talked about it.
What the fuck? Come on, man. That was part of Gucci's whole, image. That nigga was not to be fucked with. And he laid niggas down. Coming for his head. What? You mean to tell me he didn't do that? This is crazy.
In the interview, reiterating that Gucci lied about the whole shit just to get street cred. I swear, bruh, you can't make this shit up.
All right.
Tisha, it was done for rap. So you're saying that, wait a minute, hold on. You're saying that Gucci never did that to Pookie. Oh, wow.
This is not the 2026 Gucci man, homie. The businessman making a calculated decision.
Rest in peace, Pookie. You mean to tell me this nigga did, according to Dev, this nigga did not unalive that guy. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. This is what Gucci Man has banked on, has thrived over in the verses with him and Young Jeezy. He dissed the shit out of that man. Talking about smoking on him, put him in the dirt. Like, nigga, go. You felt you won. Ah, man, this is nasty, right? You didn't even do that shit?
About protecting his assets. This was the 2005 Gucci Mane, active, beefing, deep in it, walking into a police station and putting a man on public record. Before we move forward, I already know somebody in the comments is going to make the victim argument. He was the one who got jumped. He was the one who got attacked. He had every right to tell the police what happened. And that is where the street code and the law part ways, because legally that argument holds. Yeah, legally a crime victim has every right to give a statement. That is how the legal system is designed to work, bruh. But the code these same streets run on, the code Gucci built his entire image around, does not operate on that type of logic. It operates on a different standard. And that standard does not use being a victim as an excuse. If you're living that life, the rules say you do not put names on people, period. You handle it yourself. What happens in the streets stays in the streets. And according to Gucci, he was living and dying by those rules. The reason that really matters, though, is because the image Gucci Man built, the one that made him the trap god, the one that gave 1017 his credibility, the one that made every artist who came up under that umbrella worth something in the streets. That image was built on the claim that he operated by that code, not by the civilian code, the street code. And in 2005, while the beat was hot and heavy and the body was still fresh, he gave them people a statement. He walked into the police station and gave them everything they needed to understand what happened in the apartment, including government names. I don't care what none of y'all boys say, bruh.
Snitching, man. He walked in and gave a statement, gave up their names and everything. Man, Gucci Man. Gucci rap, rat attack, Gucci Man. Damn. They gonna call you Snitchy Gucci or something to that effect. I think it's what, Mousy Man? Sheesh. That's nasty work.
because the image Gucci Man built, the one that made him the trap god, the one that gave 1017 his credibility, the one that made every artist who came up under that umbrella worth something in the streets. That image was built on the claim that he operated by that code, not by the civilian code, the street code. And in 2005, while the beat was hot and heavy and the body was still fresh, he gave them people a statement. He walked into the police station and gave them everything they needed to understand what happened in the apartment, including government names. I don't care what none of y'all boys say, bruh. That was not a businessman protecting assets. That was a street dude making a decision that the code he publicly came to live by did not condone. The trip part is this. He made that decision at the exact moment when the streets was watching him the closest. So peep game. 8 years later, November the 15th of 2013, Gucci is not a so-called changed man yet. He was still heavy in the street, ice cream tat in his face. He had released multiple projects already that year. He was still moving reckless, still claiming that he was a gangster, still building a brand that the streets gave him credibility to build. And on November 15th of 2013, Roger David and his co-plaintiff, Michael Armour, walked into the United States District Court, the Northern District of Georgia, and filed a federal lawsuit. Case number 113, CV 03 807 TCB, 19 pages, 8 causes of action. Anyone can pull a statement from the Pookie Logue murder and the federal complaint against Deb Antony. It's all public record, homie. The defendants were his own people. Deb Antony, Waka Flocka's mom, his former manager, someone who was inside his operation and his life for years. Waka Flocka himself, Kia Stone, Otis Williams, aka OJ the Juice Man, and Xavier Dodson, aka Zaytoven. Gucci put every single one of them in the federal court document. The people who built Brick Squad with him, the people who were in his studio, in his circle, getting bread with him. He took them to federal court. The complaint charges them with fraud, violations of federal and Georgia RICO statute, conspiracy, breach of fiduciary duty, unjust enrichment, breach of oral contract, and breach of written contract. That boy asked the federal court to freeze their assets. He asked the courts to dissolve the companies they ran. He invoked the Racketeer Influencer Co-op Organizations Act against the people who were supposed to be his people. The wild part is he got specific about his jewelry. Paragraph 19 of that federal complaint, in his exact words on record, defendant Deborah Andy had stolen his ring and necklace. Straight took them shits and refused to give them back. Paragraph.
Hey, severely. That's crazy. Although it's true.
50 comes back to it under the conversion cause of action. Defendant Deb Antony has also wrongfully taken the ring and necklace of plaintiff Roger Davis and has refused to return them. That boy went to federal court over a ring and a chain. He was still in the streets. He was still running with the never stitched gangster image to the world. Our artists were still coming up under his umbrella. He sat down with lawyers and filed an 8-count federal RICO complaint and asked the judge to help him get his jewelry back. This is 2013, not 2026. The businessman Gucci has not even surfaced yet. That boy had not gone to federal prison yet. He had not come out a new man yet, like the internet likes to claim. He was still Gucci Mane the rapper, the street dude, the so-called gangster, the trap god, and he was filing RICO complaints in federal court against his own people. That ain't gangster at all, homie. That lawsuit got dismissed without prejudice on March the 12th of 2014. Gucci was locked up on a federal firearms charge. The filing happened. Those 19 pages existed. That case number is permanent public record. Ain't no denying that, you heard me? If the excuse is that he only cooperated this time because he's a changed man, explain what changed between 2005 and 2013 made him file RICO complaints against Waka Flocka's mom, Deb Antony. He was not a businessman then. He was active then. He was still cooperating with them people.
Nasty work, bro. This is Stone Cold rap.
You would have to be blind, deaf, and dumb not.
It's a Stone Cold rap. So when they came, bald headed and came and said, we've been working for years.
Heard about the latest. January the 10th, 2026. Gucci flies into Dallas for a meeting with Pooh Shiesty, who had been signed to 1017 since about 2021 and wanted out of his contract. Shiesty had been out of federal prison for 6 months on the prior firearms and drug conspiracy conviction. Ankle monitor was still on that boy leg. What happened inside that studio is documented in a federal criminal complaint in the Northern District of Texas. 9 people charged in a AK-style pistol, forced contract signing at gunpoint, jewelry taken off Gucci's body, victim choked from behind, damn near to unconsciousness. The barricaded door. If on recording the whole thing, homie. After it was over, Gucci gave a statement to the Dallas Police Department. Gucci gave Dallas PD a statement about what happened in that studio. Gucci told police he and his security were out-armed and outnumbered. That testimony pulled directly from Gucci's own account to law enforcement. It was part of the government's argument to keep Shiesty locked up pending trial. Shiesty was held without bond, 9 federal defendants. A case built in significant part on what the man inside that studio said when he walked out and talked to the police. In the internet, it said, well, he changed. He's not in the street. He's a businessman now. This is different. No, what's different is the audience paying attention. The behavior is not different. The behavior has been consistent since 2005. The only thing that did change between 2005 and 2026 is that in 2026, everybody was watching. Same man, same pattern, 3 different decades. According to Gucci, he went through real situations and came out the other side without breaking the street code. Say, bruh, I'm gonna tell you this here, homie. You cannot claim the streets and then use the legal system's rule to explain away every moment where claiming the streets came apart. This new snitch jacket that is attached to Gucci in 2026 is not going anywhere because of what people are saying in the streets and on the internet. It's not going anywhere because Gucci never stopped claiming to be a gangster. In that pattern, it's 20 years long. Tough guy gangster image requires you to believe that code was being kept. And if you're a fan of Gucci, you already know. The album sounded like the code was being kept. The interview sounded like the code was being kept. Entire 1017 Enterprise was built on the assumption that the code was being kept, homie. Every artist who built credibility off that cosign, every rapper who used 1017 as proof of authenticity to the streets. So the person who held up Gucci as being the trap guard as evidence of something real. It was building on a foundation that was cracked from the beginning. The paper was there the whole time, homie. Dog County, May 2005. Case number 113 CV 03807 TCB. Northern District of Georgia, 2013. Northern District of Texas, 2026. Only thing that changed in 2026 is that everybody finally looked at the paper. Pull the documents yourself, homie. Read them yourself. You ain't got to listen to what I'm saying, you heard me? Let the paper tell you what it is. That's all it ever was. Just a paper. And that boy Gucci been ratting since 2005.
Man, that's a nasty word. That Gucci man been ratting since 2005, y'all. 2005. 20 years of ratting. Yo, that's crazy, man. So y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think, man. That's crazy. I'll come back with some more content.
97 Club.
All right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, little mom. Hey, call it the name, that's my mafia twin for Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal. Non-lethal, John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it, hood boy was quick to squeeze a trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I'll kill for that nigga. I'll die for the street that I post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately, I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well known gorillas from my city, they know we famous.